All right, we are going to start standing today. So widen up your stance here. You're gonna bring your arms above your head, soften your knees. You're gonna reach all the way around in a circle and then back up. And just alternate your direction here. Keep your knees soft, don't lock them out, especially if you're just getting moving today. Good, get one more. All right, and then we're gonna go into our toe touch squats. So reach down, touch your toes, hips come down, elbows on the inside of your knees, hands up overhead, and then stand up here. You can add a little rotation if you like in the bottom of that squat. You know, whatever feels good for you. It's Friday, it's sunny. It's gonna be a good day. One more. And then we're gonna make our way down to the floor here. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're gonna get our cat-cows in. So exhale round, push your back up toward the ceiling. And then inhale, push your belly down toward the floor. Good work, let's get one more. And then from here, pop one foot out to the side. Keep that foot flat on the floor. We're gonna rock the hips back and forth. And you'll feel that stretch right up through your inner thigh. Good, two more here. And then we'll bring that leg in, pop the other foot out, rock it back and forth. I love today's workout. It's a little bit slower, like a heavier day, more of a heavy strength day, which is my absolute fave. So if it's your fave, you'll also love it. Let's get one more. And then bring it back here on all fours. We're gonna go opposite arm and leg extend out for bird dog. Get a little pause here, kick that heel back. Make a fist with your hand. We're just gonna alternate side to side. Good. And then we're gonna lift the knees up off the ground. Exhale, push your hips back for down dog. And then inhale, return to that plank. And we'll just flow back and forth here. Pedal out the feet. Just keep going back and forth with those down dogs. Get two more in, and then we're gonna lay all the way down on our side. So once you're done with that last down dog, lay on your side here. You're gonna bring your knees up so they're even with your hips. Stack your shoulders. You're gonna exhale as you open your arms toward the back of the room, eyes follow your hand, and then inhale, close. So exhale, open, inhale, close. Get that stretch through your shoulder, your chest, your T-spine right in the middle of your back here. Last one, and then we'll roll over and do the same thing on the other side. So knees are up, kind of like you're in the fetal position here. Good, one more. And then you're gonna make your way to your back. Once you're on your back, your palm is gonna go on the floor. Your fingers face your butt. So don't let your hands turn away. Your fingers are gonna face your hips. And we're gonna do a tabletop glute bridge. So it's a little bit different than the other glute bridges we've been doing. So you're gonna push your heels into the ground, lift your hips to a tabletop, and then back down. If your shoulders are not a fan of this, you can just lay all the way on your back and do a regular glute bridge. But if you have healthy shoulders, this should feel good. Get that pause at the top. Turn your body into a perfect coffee table here. If only we had like little croissants. One more. And then lay all the way down on your back. Straighten your legs out in front. We're gonna lift one leg at a time. Keeping that leg as straight as you can. We're gonna alternate as we lift back and forth here. So exhale as you lift, inhale as you bring it back down. Good, one more each side. All right, the warm up here. We're gonna go alternating V-ups to warm up our core. So opposite arm and leg come up. We're gonna go 30 seconds of alternating V-ups in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So opposite arm, opposite leg come up, and then bring it back down. Keep going, ladies. In 3, 2, 1, go ahead, flip over in a plank. We're gonna hold just a regular plank here. Squeeze your thighs together. Squeeze your booty. Just keep that solid plank. In 3, 2, 1, go ahead, make your way to your feet. Good work. Okay, next we're gonna do single leg deadlifts. We have weighted single leg deadlifts in the workout today, so I wanna practice them in the warm up. You're gonna balance on one leg. Inhale, kick your foot back behind you, and extend your arms out in front of you. You'll exhale as you come back up. Keep your core tight. That's gonna help with your balance. Stay on one leg. We're gonna stay here for a few more seconds, and then we'll switch. Good, inhale, kick it back. Exhale, stand tall. Get one more on that side, and then we'll switch. So now you're on the other leg. You might find that one leg's better than the other. Just practice that movement, because later on we're gonna do it weighted. Get one more, and then widen up your stance here. We're gonna go lateral squats. So pushing your hips down and back, we'll go side to side, keeping your weight in your heels. Good, one more each way, and then we go eyes, Y's, and T's. So hinge position here, back flat, arms straight up, I, Y, and then turn them out for that T. Get a little pause at the top. Don't rush through this. Moving nice and slow, controlled. Good, one more time through. And then the rest of the warm up, we're gonna go 20 seconds of jumping jacks, 20 seconds of squats or jump squats, and then 20 seconds of inchworms. We're gonna do that 2 times through. So jumping jacks are first. We're going in 2, 1, here we go. So 20 seconds of jumping jacks. Good, get your arms all the way up above your head. There you go, Taryn. Good work, Melissa. In 3, 2, 1, here we go, squats. You can go air squat or jump squat, whatever your legs are feeling today. In 2, 1, here we go, inchworms, walk your hands out to a plank, and then walk it all the way back in, stand tall. Three, 2, 1, back to the top, jumping jacks. Here we go. Good work, Cindy. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1, here we go, squats. Inhale down, exhale, stand. Try and get to parallel. You want your hips to be even with your knees or a little bit lower if that's comfortable for you. In 2, 1, here we go, inchworms, walk it out, and then walk it all the way back in. Once we're done with these inchworms, we'll grab some water. Make sure you have all of your weights or bands, whatever you have available nearby. Three, 2, 1, and done. All right. So if you've ever done a semi-private workout at Acceleration, this workout runs kind of similar to that format. Taryn, you've probably seen something similar to this in athlete training. So we have 3 exercises here at the top. We're going to do a circuit. So 3 rounds. All of these exercises are 10 reps up here in green. So we're going to go for a kettlebell or dumbbell snatch or a kettlebell or dumbbell clean. So I think most of you are working with dumbbells. So that's the one I'll focus on the most. We're going to go 10 each side. Second exercise, we're going to go for a suitcase hold or a side plank if you don't have weight. And then the last one is an up-down plank. So I'm going to demo those 3 exercises here. So the dumbbell snatch, you're going to grab your dumbbell. It's a power move. It's kind of like the swing and the clean. All your power comes from your hips. So you're going to push your butt back. I'm going to give you the slow-mo version. You're going to pull the dumbbell straight up. You see how my elbow leads, and then I'm going to lock out underneath that weight. And then I control it back down nice and slow. So this is the fast version. Push the booty back, pull straight up, and then control back down. So I see you have a kettlebell, Melissa. So if you're using a kettlebell, you can do 2 options. You can do the clean or the snatch. The kettlebell snatch is a little bit more technical than the dumbbell snatch. So the kettlebell snatch, you're going to pull all the way up above your head. But you have to make sure it doesn't hit the back of your wrist really hard. So it's a little bit more of a technique. If you're not comfortable with it, go for the 1-arm clean, which you're going to be right here, which you've probably practiced at the gym. It's going to roll to the back of your wrist, Melissa. So when you're done, the kettlebell's right here. Yep, thumb at your chest. Good. Okay, so that's your first exercise. Choose which one's best for you. Second exercise, suitcase hold. You're going to take the weight off your side. Core's nice and tight. You're going to hold here 30 seconds on each side. So I'm going to move you guys through this. You can keep track of your own time, or I will keep track of your time for you. Last exercise, up, down planks. You're going to be on your forearm. You're going to come up on your hands and then back down to a plank. Those, you're doing 10 total. So you're going to lead with the right arm 5 times, and you're going to lead with the left arm 5 times.
What's a good substitution for that?
For the up, down plank?
Yes.
Can you hold a regular plank?
I'm not supposed to put pressure like that.
Okay, so go on your back.
Uh-huh.
Back here, and we'll go flutter kicks instead.
All right, cool, thanks.
You're welcome. Probably go 20 each side, Cindy, on those flutter kicks. Okay, we're going snatches here, starting at the top, 10 each side. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push the hips back. Bring that weight all the way up above your head. Keep your palm really close as you pull straight up. If you're not doing the snatch, you can do cleans with your kettlebell or even with your dumbbell. Good, Taryn. 10 each way. 10 each way. Oh, Melissa, you're frozen. Once you are done with your snatches, then you get ready for that suitcase hold. Good, suitcase hold, grab something heavy. You can even double up your weights. You can hold 2 dumbbells at the same time. We're going in 2, 1, let's go. So here, you're gonna hold the weight off your side, so you want this space here. If the weight's in my right arm, the left side of your core, this is what's working to keep you from teetering over. So brace through your belly like someone's gonna punch you in the stomach. And that's what's keeping the weight off your side. 8 more seconds, and then we'll switch. 3, 2, 1, here we go, other side. Good, hold it off the side, the core is tight. Just locking it in here. And breathe. If your hand's on your hip, take it off. It just helps, because sometimes when the hand's on the hip, we tend to push and we end up leaning. So just kind of act like you have a weight in the other hand too. 10 more seconds, and then we go for those up-down planks. 3, 2, 1, and done. We're going on the floor. Cindy, you're going flutter kicks, probably go 20 each side, Cindy. We're gonna come up on the hands, and then back down to that plank position. You're gonna lead with the left arm 5 times, and then you'll lead with the right arm 5 times. Squeeze your booty, keep that core super tight. You wanna keep the hips from wiggling around as much as possible. Once you're done with your up-down planks, stand back up. You're going snatches or cleans. You're going 10 each side. Remember the slow-mo that I showed you guys. You want your palm to face you all the way up, and then you kind of flick your wrist at the top. But it all happens very fast because all your power comes from your hips. Keep the weight close, like you're shaving your legs with the dumbbell. There you go, Taryn. You've done those a million times. Good work. 10 on each side. Good, Melissa. Awesome job, ladies. Keep it up, Cindy. Ten each way. And then we'll get ready for that suitcase hold. All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Grab something heavy, hold it off your side, brace through your belly. You can even use like laundry detergent, can of paint, your kid, just hold them up there. Remember, if the weight is over here on my left arm, it's my right obliques, this right side over here, is gonna keep you from doing this. Nice job, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Good work. You're breathing, you have core control. We're working on your grip strength, your work capacity, your core strength. So many things. 10 more seconds. And I'll stop nerding out over suitcase holds. 3, 2, 1, set it down on the floor, up, down plank. Cindy, you're going with those flutter kicks. We're gonna go 5 each side on that up, down plank. Remember, the wider your feet are, the more stable you'll feel. If you move your feet closer together, the more challenging it's going to be. So you kind of choose what works best for you. Good work. Once you're done, we have one more round here. So back to your snatches or cleans, 10 each side. Whenever you're ready, here we go. Good work. Inhale, push the butt back. Exhale, pull that weight up overhead. Once you're done with 10 on the left, switch 10 on the right. Good work, ladies. You're doing amazing. Good. Finish up that last set of snatches. And then we're going to find our heavier weight for that suitcase hold, our last one. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hold it off the side. You can even make a fist with this other hand. Just don't put it on your hip, because then we sometimes end up over here. You want to be as tall as possible. Chest up, core tight. You can even flex your quads, squeeze your butt. Just work everything. You're like the coolest statue of all time. In 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Good, keep going, ladies. "15 more seconds, and then we'll do our last set of up-down planks. Breathe, weight off the side, no lean. 3, 2, 1, and set it down, good work. On the floor we go, up-down planks. Up-down planks, 10 total. Knock out that last set. Once you're done, grab some water. Excellent work. Now we're gonna get into even more strength stuff here. So I'm gonna show you all of these 4 exercises. They're all unilateral, so that means we have to do one side and then the other side. We're going 8 reps on each side for all of them. So there's no confusion, everything is 8 reps. Your first exercise, if you're using a kettlebell, the kettlebell is gonna go right in the middle of your chest here. Squat down, stand tall. It's an offset squat. So this hand doesn't help at all. If you're using a dumbbell, it looks just a little bit different. Your elbow is gonna be up, facing in, your weight is at your shoulder, and you're gonna be here for that offset squat. If you wanna make it heavier, crisscross your dumbbells and hold 2 of them up here. Second exercise, half kneeling, bicep curl to overhead press. If my left knee is down, my left arm is curling and pressing, 8 each side. Next up, single leg deadlift. We practice these in the warm-up. The hand that has the weight is the foot that goes back, 8 each side there. And then your last one, we're going band pull aparts. 8 with your palms up, and then 8 with your palms down. Okay, squats are first. I'm gonna take you through the whole thing. Don't worry if you don't remember anything I just said. So grab your weights. We're going in 2, 1, here we go. Inhale down, exhale stand. We're going 8 squats. If you've got that dumbbell, it's up here on your shoulder. Good, get low in that squat. Once you get to 8, switch sides. Nice work. There's no rush here. This is a slower strength day. So take your time, use heavy weight if you can. Up next, we're going half kneeling bicep curl to overhead press. So if my left knee is down, my left arm is gonna go curl, press, and back down. Palm faces in the whole time on the curl and the press. Awesome job. We're gonna get 8 over here. Keep your core tight, squeeze your butt. This is a solid half kneeling position. Once you're done with 8, we'll switch. Switch the knee as well. Curl to overhead press. I'm squeezing the glute on this down leg, so this hip is really stable here. If I don't, then sometimes we get a little leany. We're moving around. We don't want that. Once you're done with 8 each side, curl and press, you're going single leg deadlift for 8 on each side. If my left hand has the weight, it's my left leg that goes back behind me. You can hold a kettlebell, you can hold a dumbbell. So many fun options. Find your balance. Remember, brace through your belly. Inhale, kick the foot back. Exhale, stand. You're all doing so amazing. Keep going. Your focus is the hamstring on that down leg. So when you kick the foot back, your stretch is right here through this hamstring. Awesome job. Once you're done with those single leg deadlifts, we're going band pull aparts. So you're gonna go 8 with your palms up, and then 8 with your palms down. If you're like, whoa, I don't have a band, you're gonna go reverse fly for 16. So you're gonna double up the rep and go for a reverse fly. But it looks like you all have bands, so we're good. Remember, arms completely straight on that pull apart. You're gonna pull till it touches your chest, and then control back in. 8 with palms up, 8 with palms down. And then awesome job, that's round 1. We have 2 more. So we go back to that offset squat. If your squat was too light, I encourage you to double up the dumbbells or grab a heavier kettlebell if you're able to, whatever you have available, but try and make it a challenge here. It's a slower strength day, so we want to use that weight if we have it. So let's get ready to go here on that squat. Inhale down, exhale stand. And if the first round was challenging enough, then use what you used the first round. You're working the core so much more on that offset squat. Remember, we're not using that other hand at all. Once you've done 8 on one side, switch. We'll get 8 on the other. Perfect, good work. Once you are done with your squats, half kneeling position, we're going curl to overhead press. Awesome job, ladies. Remember, exhale as you push that weight up overhead. Squeeze your glute on that down leg. Your trunk and your hips are all nice and tight to keep you from moving around in that position. Once you've done 8 on one side, 8 on the other, palm faces in the whole time. Curl to overhead press. It's just a little safer on the shoulders than when we're pressing out here. Good work. After you're done with that curl and press, we're going single leg deadlift. The hand that has the weight is the leg that goes back. Inhale, kick your foot back. Exhale, stand tall. And keep that weight really close to your body. If you push the weight out in front of you, it's going to pull you forward and tug on your low back, and we don't want that. Your focus is that hamstring. Good, ladies. 8 each side. Excellent job. We're almost there. Once you're done with the single leg, you're going band pull aparts. Arms straight. Pull all the way to your chest and then control back in. Don't let the band snap back in. Excellent job. Eight with the palms up, 8 with the palms down. Once you're done with your band pull aparts, grab a quick drink, rest for a second, and then we're gonna go into this last set. I want you to try and push yourself a little bit. Once again, if you have the weights available to you and you're able to go a little bit heavier, I encourage you to do so. If you're comfortable. And then when you're ready, find your weights. And let's squat. Last set here, we're going 8 each side. Inhale down, exhale stand. Melissa Park, why am I sweating so much? Oh girl, I did the 9 a.m. I was a puddle. I burned more calories today than I did any other day of the week. So you and me both. The strength days, that's why they're my favorite. They get you sweating and build the muscle. Good, nice squats all around. All three of you are doing awesome. Once you're done with the squats, half kneeling position, curl, overhead press. Keep it controlled. Don't lean back or to the side on the press. Pull your ribs down. You want to keep it as neutral as possible. Nice job, Taryn. Good. Once you're done with 8 on one side, you're switching 8 on the other. Excellent. Once you're done with that curl and press, you're going single leg deadlift. If you want to add more weight to your single leg deadlift, you can hold more in one hand, or you could double up. You can go a weight in each hand. If you're feeling a little bit more advanced about it, feel free to do so. Remember, inhale, kick the foot back, and then exhale, stand. Squeeze your booty at the top. Don't rush through those single leg deadlifts. Once you're done with the single leg, we're going band pull aparts, 8 with palms up, and then 8 with your palms down. And then we're going to do a little ab finisher. So once you're done with your band pull aparts, grab a quick drink. Take your time, there's no rush. I'm just going to show you what the next part here is for the finisher. So you're going to be on your back. We're going to go sprinter sit-ups for 8 on each side. So opposite knee, opposite elbow, come up, and then back down. So we'll go back and forth here. And then we're going to flip over, and we're going to go plank hip dips here side to side. Cindy, instead of plank hip dips, you're going to stay on your back, and you're going to do a hollow hold. So Cindy, you're going to go from the sprinter sit-up into a hollow hold. So hands under the hips, and then just lift the feet. Perfect. Okay, grab some water, catch your breath. We're going to go 20 seconds at each exercise, and we're going to go through it 3 times. And then that's it. We'll do the cool down, and we're done. So let's make our way down to the floor here. We're going sprinter sit up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Opposite knee, opposite elbow, come up. Meet in the middle. Exhale as you sit up. Inhale as you go back down. 2, 1, flip over, plank hip dips, no rest. Just flip over, start going. Cindy, you're in that hollow hold. Hands under your hips to help keep that low back down. The higher the legs are, it'll take pressure off. The lower the legs are, the harder it'll be. In 2, 1, done. Back to the sprinter sit-up. Flip over on your back. Here we go. Exhale up, inhale down. You're doing amazing. Keep going. Three, 2, 1, flip over, plank hip dips. Here we go. Make sure you're lifting and lowering your hips with your abs. So brace through the belly so that the low back doesn't do the work. We want the abs to dip the hips down and then pull them back up. 2, 1, on your back. This is our last round. We're going sprinter sit-ups. Let's go. Good work. In 3, 2, 1, flip over, plank hip dips. This is your last 20 seconds of work. Plank hip dips, let's go. 10 more seconds, make sure you're breathing. That's most important. In 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, from that plank, we're going right into child's pose. So big toes together, knees out to the side, push your butt back, push your chest toward the floor. You can walk your hands side to side. And just breathe. Inhale through your nose, really deep. And on that exhale, try and sink deeper into that child's pose. Reach your arms out further, push your chest toward the floor, push your butt toward your heels. And then from here, bring it on up to a seated position. We're gonna move the feet apart. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, and then we're gonna exhale, reach forward here. As far forward as you can, stretching out the legs. Now once you're here, you can walk your hands side to side. Try and reach down for your toe. And then you can walk it over to the other side. Tomorrow we are back to cardio. So you had a good strength day today. Tomorrow will be a little bit more high heart rate, although my heart rate was high this whole workout. So tomorrow's cardio and then yoga at 10. So if you want to do yoga, if you feel like you need a little bit more recovery, the yoga is fabulous at 10 a.m. All right, last one here. Fold your feet in for a little butterfly. Feet face each other. You can push your chest toward the floor or use your elbows to kind of push the knees down. Rock back and forth. And then bring it on up because you're done. You did so awesome today, ladies. Thanks for doing that strength workout with me.